Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So for today's video we have a continuation through Dragonspine, and something I really like about exploring this with Furina is that we can walk on the water and we don't have to swim or try to avoid getting sheer cold, because that's one of the worst things you can get in Dragonspine. It's getting wet by the water, and that could potentially make you lose a lot of life. So not only she can walk in the water, as you can see here, so we can get these different things that are far away from the coast or in different islands really easily, but also she can heal us. So we don't even have to suffer against the sheer cold as much as we would have to do if we only have venti. So I think it was a really great idea to wait until I had Furina or until I have other Archon than venti to do this quest, and I don't know how I would be able to do it if I wouldn't have Furina in my account. So let's see how far we can get. Today we need to do at least one more challenge to finish the main quest and try to reach the mountain top of Dragonspine. And probably I'm going to do other quests that gives you a lot of primogems, a lot of quests, a lot of chests, and a lot of materials that are going to be helpful to build our two main Archons. So as you can see here, through our adventure we were able to collect some Crimson's Agate, and that allows us to at least level up the tree for 2 levels. And this is great because it gives us some standard wishes, so we can actually wish for them and try to see if we can get something interesting. I wish for a 5-star weapon, but I know that's dreaming too high, or at least I think that's dreaming too high. So we have now 3 wishes, and the first one is a blue one, as expected. And I think I haven't claimed my wishes for the month, you know, like the shop that resets. And we got some primogems in the mail. Lots and lots of achievements. So that's why like doing Dragonspine and doing exploration is really helpful, because you actually get a lot of primogems just by getting different achievements, opening chests, unlocking the tree. So in the end it's going to help us to build up enough primogems to actually pull for Raiden Shogun and actually try to get her. As a reminder that we haven't lost a 50-50 yet, so it probably is going to happen with Raiden Shogun, so we need to prepare ourselves to actually lose a 50-50 and try to get as many of these primogems as possible. So with this I was able to collect 6 wishes. So the first one is a purple, finally, and it's a cave. I don't think we have cave yet, so that's another free wish. Then the second one, another purple. Okay. Yanfei. I don't know if I have her or not. Third one, it's a blue. Fourth one is another purple. Oh my god, that's really cool. What's happening here? I'm not going to complain. Fifth is blue. And we're back to normal luck. And the last one is blue again. Well, at least we got 3 purples. So at least now we got enough Stardust to actually buy the missing Queen Fate. So we will have another wish by that. And let's see if we can actually get some from the characters that we just got. So it seems that we actually didn't have Kave or Yanfei, so that will be 2 wishes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upgrade them both. I think not for Kave, because we need things from Sumeru, and I don't think I have many materials. But we can try to see if they're easy to get or not. Yanfei for sure we can ascend her, so that's a good thing. We have an extra wish. And yes, as I thought, like Kave is not one. Maybe we can get Dory at some point. We only need 1 more flower. But for now, the only one we can do is Yanfei, so at least we have 2 more wishes to try to get anything from the standard banner. I should start checking my PT, to be honest. I don't know how far we are from a 5-star, but from that first one, it's a blue, so nothing interesting there. And for the second one, another blue. So yeah, we can continue actually with our story. So I think this has nothing to do with the actual story quest or try to unlock the different access to the peak of Dragonspine. But I know that you can get a lot of treasure chests from this kind of quest, so that's basically what I'm trying to do here. So try to see if we can complete it or not. If it's only fighting, that's going to be enough. We need to have some, or take some care because of the sheer cold, but we have Furina to heal us, and I think her healing is doing a lot, so we can actually counteract the sheer cold with her healing, which is amazing, meaning that we actually don't need to go to a fireplace or something to keep us warm. We can keep alive using Furina's healing. So that would improve our exploration, I would say, because that would for sure let us explore places without the needing of a fireplace. So at least that's something that we can use at some point if we really need it. And it's great to hear because we actually don't have any pyro character that we can use to light up a fire and warm up. Whoa, look at those chests, 3 of them. That was unexpected, but I'm happy. And we are adventure rank 38. Okay, that's moving really fast. So in the end, doing Dragonspine was really helpful, I guess, because we are getting a lot of experience, a lot of materials, a lot of wishes. I'm happy to have been doing this right now, but I don't think we will be able to do it before, especially if we have Furina to heal us. That would be a big problem. I don't know if we were going to be able to do it. So I think this is the best time to do it, and I think it's showing that at least we can advance through the quests and see if we can actually finish Dragonspine in this video. So this was one of my biggest mistakes because I actually need to have this machine alive that's shooting cryo attacks to have cryo on me and being able to swirl this cryo into different monuments. So I was stupid enough that I killed it and I didn't think about the environment. But if you can see here on the left and the right and other things, there are cryo pillars that the only way that we can activate them is by swirling cryo. And unfortunately, the cryo that I have didn't last enough. So that's something that I need to revisit later and see if this is first possible, and second, if we could actually, if this enemy revives or not. So that's something I have to do later in the video, I guess. So this is it. This is the final challenge that we need to solve in order to go to the top of Dragonspine. And the problem with this is that we actually need to swirl cryo. And for that, we don't have any cryo Archon. They need to be first in a certain order. That's what the seal is showing. But then it needs to be swirled or even affected by cryo to activate the pillar. And as you can see here, I was not able to swirl it just by itself. So I have two main goals in here. First, to try to see if I can find a source of cryo that is close enough to us that I was able to get in here. And if not, there is a teleport close by. If I can able to, what you can see here, if I can get some cryo infusion. And if that's going to last enough to reach the pillar, then I can swirl and I can activate it. So there was a huge time of trial and error in here, trying to do this over and over again. And unfortunately, I was not able to get the timing right. So if you can see here, I can arrive here, but then I lost all the cryo infusion. So for a moment, I thought it was because it was really far away from the teleport waypoint. I tried to find closer places and see if that would be helpful or not. But that didn't work either. So then I let the enemy respawn, and that was what I was able to use to try to see if I can move to the actual quest. So this is, I think, 1 or 2 days after, because I killed the machine, and first it responds, so that's a good thing. But then I was not able to swirl it. But I tried several times, and what I found is that there is no way that I can make it, at least from what I was trying, to reach these cryo pillars from the teleport waypoint. So that means that we're actually stuck here and we don't know what to do, and that requires more thinking. So in order to actually avoid that quest and try to do other things, I went back to where the cryo robot was. And I was trying to see if I can get the pillars getting infused by the attacks of the robot, and that was really unsuccessful, unfortunately. So that means I would need actually to swirl it to actually activate them. And first, I didn't know if that was possible, so I have a lot of trial and errors where I tried to aim for the pillars, and then my ultimate went like anywhere else except being able to swirl it. And I actually tried like several times to see if at least one of them could be infused or not, and go back to the teleport and start again. But unfortunately, I was not successful. So at this point, I didn't know if that was even possible again. Unfortunately, I ended up killing the machine. So that means that we are stuck again for another one. We need to wait at least 1 or 2 more days to it to respawn. But this is something I want to try over and over again until I see if I can get them. It feels like it's doable, so I think at least this one could be done. So at this point I was thinking it was not possible to infuse Cryo with my ultimate. And actually, as you can see here, it's possible, so it's only a matter of keep trying and get better aiming. And unfortunately, here's when everything backfired and my ultimate, instead of targeting the pillar, it targeted the enemy. And then that was the way that I was killed. I tried to exit to see if, even if I leave the room, it doesn't get any extra damage. But no, when I came back, it was actually not there. So I had to wait at least 1 or 2 more days until it responds, and then I can try it again. So I was able to accumulate 3 more wishes, and let's see what we can get. I know there is a really wishing heavy episode, so we have 1 blue. The second one is a blue again, and the last one, it's a blue. Well, at least we got 3 purples in the beginning. So with this, I'm going to close this episode. I need to think out how we're going to progress to the story, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.